Life on the Heartland Ranch is rarely quiet, but recently, something has felt different. A tension in the air that no one wants to name. Amy notices it first. Lou has been on the phone more often, pacing near the barn, talking in hushed tones. At first, she thinks it's just business. Maggie's diner has been thriving, and Lou's consulting gigs have picked up since she came back. But this is different. This isn't about expanding her brand in Hudson. This is about something bigger. Jack sees it too. He's a man who's lived through enough seasons to sense when the wind's about to change direction. Lou has that look in her eyes again, the same look she had when she first left for New York years ago. The look of a woman fighting between who she is and who she thinks she's supposed to be. Over breakfast, Tim makes a joke, something offhand about city folks and bad coffee. Lou laughs, but there's hesitation behind it. Amy watches her sister carefully. The kind of laugh that doesn't quite reach the eyes. Lou's been restless. She's never been good at standing still, but this feels different. It's not just energy, it's escape. Later that day, Peter drops by. The kids rush out to see him, and for a moment, everything feels normal. A family, reconnecting in the only way they know how, through shared chaos. But behind the smiles and the small talk, there's something unspoken between Lou and Peter. They step aside, voices low. Amy, again, watches from a distance. The words aren't clear, but the body language says it all. This isn't about co-parenting. This is about something decisive. That night, Lou lingers on the porch after dinner. Jack joins her with 2 mugs of tea. It's quiet between them. The kind of quiet that only comes from a lifetime of love and a mountain of things left unsaid. Finally, she speaks. There's an opportunity, Lou says softly. In Toronto. It's big. Like, life-changing big. Jack doesn't answer at first. He takes a long sip of tea, eyes fixed on the night sky. Then, calmly, and what about Heartland? Lou hesitates. I don't know. But the truth is, she does know. She just can't say it out loud. Meanwhile, Amy talks to Ty's picture by the fireplace. It's a habit she never quite let go of. She tells him everything, the horses, Lindy, and now, Lou. Her voice cracks slightly as she admits, I don't want her to leave. But I don't want to be the one who holds her back either. The next morning, Lou gets a call. It's the Toronto office. They need an answer by the end of the week. 7 days. 7 days to decide if she's going to turn her back on the only home she's ever known, or chase a dream that might finally make sense of everything she's sacrificed. No one in the family talks about it directly. But everyone feels it. It's like the ground has shifted just a little under their feet. And once it starts moving, you can't go back. As the days tick by, Jack becomes quieter. Amy becomes more withdrawn. Even Katie picks up on the tension, asking Lou at bedtime, are we going to have to move again? Lou smiles, reassures her, but that look in her eyes says she's lying. Not because she wants to. But because she doesn't have the heart to tell her daughter that even she doesn't know the answer yet. Tim, ever the blunt one, finally confronts her. You're really thinking about this? Leaving Heartland? Again? Lou fires back, I'm not leaving, Tim. I'm just considering. But we all know how that story starts. Just considering. Just exploring. Just 1 foot out the door. By the end of the week, everything could change. And no one, not Amy, not Jack, not even Lou herself, is ready for what comes next. By midweek, the silence has grown louder than any argument ever could. Jack tends to the horses with more focus than usual. It's his way of coping, he fixes things with his hands when he can't fix them with words. But Lou isn't a fence that needs mending or a stubborn colt that just needs a steady hand. She's a grown woman at a crossroads, and Jack, despite all his wisdom, knows there's only so much he can say before it crosses the line between love and guilt. Amy throws herself into training, but her movements are rushed, distracted. Spartan senses it. The horses sense it. Lou might be the one considering leaving, but Amy's the one carrying the weight of what that absence might mean. She's lost too much already: Ty, the future they planned, the quiet stability she once counted on. Heartland has always been her anchor, and Lou? Lou is part of that anchor. If she goes, what's left? Georgie calls from Florida. She hears something's up. Because news like this always finds its way through the cracks. Her voice is sharp over the phone. Wait, Toronto? Again? Her reaction isn't angry, it's scared. What's happening to us? She asks. Lou brushes it off, saying nothing's decided yet. But the truth is, her heart is already half-packed. She's already picturing boardrooms and city streets. The version of her life where she's not explaining every move she makes. Where no one raises an eyebrow when she says she wants more. Peter stays longer this time. He offers to watch the kids so Lou can clear her head, but everyone knows what he's really doing. He's keeping things steady. Holding the household together while Lou quietly pulls the pieces of her old self out of storage and tries to figure out which ones still fit. Then comes the dinner that no one planned, but everyone felt coming. Amy, Jack, Tim, Peter, and Lou, all at the table. Katie talks about school. Jack talks about the weather. But underneath it all, there's a ticking clock, and everyone hears it. Finally, Tim breaks. He doesn't do well with slow burns. So, are you gonna tell them? He snaps, eyes locked on Lou, or are we just gonna keep pretending like nothing's about to change? Lou freezes. Amy looks down. Jack closes his eyes. I haven't made a decision, Lou says carefully. You have, Lou, Tim pushes. You just haven't said it out loud yet. Amy finally speaks. Why didn't you tell us? Lou's voice softens. Because I didn't want to hurt anyone. Because I didn't want to admit I was even thinking about it. Jack gets up. Quietly. Deliberately. He leaves the table without a word. That, more than anything, is what breaks Lou. I never wanted to leave this place, she says, eyes wet now. But I also don't want to live my life wondering what could have been. Peter reaches for her hand, but she pulls away. Not out of anger, out of conflict. Every part of her is at war. The mother. The sister. The daughter. The businesswoman. Amy leans forward. Her voice low, not angry, just raw. I get it, Lou. I really do. But if you go, don't pretend it won't change everything. Because it will. And that's the truth. Families don't break with a bang, they unravel with silence, with unspoken choices, with doors that slowly close behind people who swore they'd always come back. Later that night, Lou finds Jack in the barn. He's brushing a horse, methodical, slow. I didn't mean to hurt you, she says. You didn't, Jack replies. Life did. And sometimes life doesn't ask for permission. Lou stands there a moment longer, the smell of hay and cedar grounding her. She doesn't cry, and neither does he. But something softens. He adds, quietly, just don't make promises you can't keep. It echoes in her chest. That line. She's heard it before. From him. From herself. And now, she's not sure if keeping this family together is a promise she can keep. Back inside, Katie's asleep on the couch, curled up in a blanket Lou's mother once made. Peter offers to carry her upstairs, but Lou waves him off. She holds her daughter, whispers, what if we started over? Just you and me? Katie mumbles, half asleep, I don't want to leave the horses. And that, more than anything, might be the answer Lou has been avoiding. Because sometimes, ambition sounds a lot like freedom. But other times, it sounds like goodbye. The final 48 hours feel like a countdown no one signed up for. No alarms, no dramatic clock ticking, but the tension is sharp enough to cut through the silence. Everyone at Heartland is still doing their daily work, but it's clear their minds are elsewhere. Lou is quieter now. Not because she's unsure, she's too sure. And that certainty scares her more than indecision ever did. Toronto represents something clean, controlled. A new beginning on her own terms. But Heartland? Heartland is messy. It's roots, not branches. It's the past, not the future. She's already started sorting her things. A few boxes, taped and labeled. Just in case. But that's how it always starts, isn't it? Just a few boxes. Just a few plans. Then one day, you look around and realize your whole life fits into the trunk of a car. Amy walks into the room and sees one of the boxes open on the table. She doesn't say anything at first. Instead, she picks up a photo frame lying beside it. An old picture of them and their mom. It's worn at the edges, like it's been touched 1,000 times. You packing this? Amy asks. Lou looks at the frame, then at Amy. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't take anything. That line hangs in the air. It's the kind of thing someone says when they're trying to convince themselves they're not walking away, they're just taking a break. Amy finally speaks. Do you remember when Mom passed, and you were the one who held everything together? Lou nods. I thought you were invincible.